Hello everybody, it's Charlie again, and I'm currently playing Human Fall Flat. It's a pretty interesting game that I think you guys should be checking out in 2024. But yeah, let's do another replay review. Other than that, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. What's up guys, welcome back to another replay review, and this time I'm gonna be reviewing Human Fall Flat because this game I beat a while ago with a friend of mine. We did mostly multiplayer, but the first couple of the stages I did by myself. This is a game that I recommend doing with your friends. As you can see, the first level is basically physics based and is ragdolls, type of I guess figures, and it's really fun. If you like especially puzzle like themes in games, this one is really fun, I think, in my opinion, because these are like fully three-dimensional puzzles that you have to figure out. But anyways, we're gonna continue on. As you can see, there's quite a few levels to unlock. These unlock slowly but surely. You can always go back to them and do some of these again, and as you go through them, when you beat quite a few of them, there's also some extras as well after, and I guarantee you it's going to take you a while depending on, I guess, how smart you are. I don't know if you're good at puzzles. These are the bonus levels. They're called extra dreams, which even more difficult than the original ones, and it's just funnier to play with a friend because you guys laugh your ass off when you fall off something, and the controls are not easy. You gotta kind of like figure it out, This level here is one of my favorites because it's one of the prettiest levels to be in, overall. And yeah, overall, I think that this is a good package. This game is really cheap. Obviously, this is another one that the PSN was offering for free, I believe. I don't think I bought this one. But even if it's for sale, it should be really cheap. And I think it's hours of fun, And it's a chill game where you can just sit back, be watching something as you're trying to figure out. Obviously, some of these are very difficult. There might be things that frustrate you a little bit depending on your personality. My personal thing is I use it to relax, so it wasn't that frustrating for me. I'm not really a competitive guy overall, so for me it was just a chill experience. Like I said, it can get really funny because of the physics-based stuff, the ragdolls and stuff. But yeah, overall, this game is very interesting, guys. Right here are some of the tutorials. I never looked through these until I did the review because I'm not really a tutorial guy. I've been playing video games for a long time. I kind of figure it out, and I can kind of feel it out. For those of you that don't really play often and stuff, these are very useful because they're videos that show you exactly how to do things. The public lobbies and private lobbies are very easy to access, very easy to invite your friends and stuff, and they work pretty well overall, I would say. I don't know who's playing online nowadays. I only played with my pal, so I really can't say if there's going to be anybody online. Probably should have looked at the servers, but there is a lobby. This is basically the main lobby. This is where you end up when you beat the game as well, and there's like some, I guess, a little bowling mini game in a way. It's gonna be hard to throw that ball into the bowling pins, okay? Just to be honest. And yeah, I'm a bowling fan, so I love anything bowling. Yeah. But which doesn't make sense with my shirt, I guess. Also, guys, just wanted to let you know today is my birthday, so this is my birthday review. I don't know why I picked Human Fall Flat. Who knows? I was gonna pick something cool like Batman or something, but this game is actually really good, guys. But yeah, happy birthday to me, I guess. Just wanted to put that in there. I never mentioned my birthday in my videos. I guess this is the first time. But anyways, let's continue on. The ones that use mechanics, like for example levers and stuff that you have to pull with weight, those are very difficult. Okay, they go according to your level of difficulty, know-how and stuff, and some of these take a very long time to figure out. I did get frustrated in a few of them, but overall the game is fun, the game is funny, and the physics work well overall. Like I said, there's a learning curve that will be a little bit difficult at the beginning. If you don't understand physics-based games and you're used to the arcadey types, this may be a little different, but once you get used to it, I think that this could be one of your favorites. We're halfway through the reviews, so I'd like to give this game 7.5. I believe it deserves it. It's one of the best puzzle games I've played, other than Trine 4, which I'll be reviewing at some point. That's another one I beat. I don't have playlists on puzzle games because I don't want you guys to know the secrets to the puzzles. I want you guys to enjoy it. Here's some of the customization for the characters. There's quite a bit you could unlock. I made mine look like this. I made mine look like a lot of different things. If you guys watch my videos on Human Fall Flat, I think I have 3 different looks I picked. But yeah, here's where you do that. So you can make your character look exactly the way you want him to look. Or want her to look, I guess. Whatever, if you're female or male. I think anybody would enjoy this game. Obviously, this would be kind of difficult for children because it's not that children friendly in terms of puzzles. The puzzles are not easy, I will tell you right now. Or like I said, maybe if you're used to puzzles, maybe they're easy for you. For me, I didn't think they were that easy. Some of them easier than others. But overall, it's a game with a good amount of difficulty that'll keep you interested long enough. As you continue on, obviously, like I said, mechanical things like these are a little bit more difficult because you're like, okay, which way do I turn it? Where do I go? So my opinion, you look around, you look up, you look down. This is what I do. This is my basics. Left, right, up, down. You'll figure it out. It has to be one of those, you know. Unless if there's like a bouncing something or there's a canister that explodes, which there's stuff like that in the game that makes it a little bit more complicated. But overall, I think if you really look at the level that you're in, like I started to notice that obviously this is just the beginning of each puzzle. Like I said, I do not want to spoil the puzzles for you guys. And you start to realize, oh, this works like this works like that. So the game does allow you for, I guess, adapting yourself to these puzzles. They're very organic puzzles. They're not like completely out of the box where you're going to be completely confused. So don't think that, okay? Now, it will test you, okay? It will test your patience mostly. And the graphics design is nice. I think for a puzzle game, most of these puzzle games are very ugly games, but this graphics design kind of works for me because these things just look like ragdolls in general. Some of them have kind of faces and stuff, so the design is pretty alright. I think the gameplay is still kind of sloppy. That's why I brought it a few points down. And it's also kind of indie-like, so some things don't work exactly that perfectly. So obviously it's not the greatest game you've ever played, but it's kind of it works better than Surgeon Simulator, you know, way better. And it's meant for a comedic effect, but also it is serious puzzles if you think about it. You also can pull things, push things, and stuff like that. The sound, sometimes there's music, I guess, and the music isn't bad, but I would take points away for the music. I think it could have been better. I'm sure this game has been out for a very long time, and quite a few out there maybe know the game. Maybe you guys love it more than I did, but I did think it was enjoyable overall. And if you find it at a discounted price, obviously it should be discounted in general. It should be pretty cheap, but even more so if it's discounted, I think it's worth the buy. It does provide quite a few hours of entertainment, or I guess chill time, whatever you guys want to call it. And you see me right here removing boards. As you can see, the levels completely changed. This one is based on a castle-like thing, and there's several castles. This one was kind of difficult once you try to get across. There's more stuff, trust me. These things are ridiculous. And then you start to figure out, oh, I gotta climb this, I gotta move that. 2 brains are better than 1, though. Once again, with your friends, way more fun, way more entertaining. Or with just another person, if you can find somebody online, you know, be my guest. Anyways, the snow levels, you guys know in my videos, I love anything snow levels. I just love snow in general. I like the winter. I like cold weather more than hot weather. A lot of people disagree with me on that, but I don't care. It's just the way it is. And there is also slide mechanics. There's a lot of physics-based stuff. Another thing that I didn't realize in this level, just a little tip, the only tip I'm going to give you in my review video here, is that what I didn't know was if you put it close to which makes sense in real life, you put it close to the sunlight, it melts quicker. And I started to realize, I was like, oh shit, move it into the shade. And then, and it was really cool. And at the beginning I was like, okay, that's not tall enough for me to get up there, right? But then I couldn't find a way to move the other cube. So I was like, what do I do? So I used my brain, right? I started to see how far the length of my arms are to where I have to reach, right? I try to see how far the jump is. These are things that you figure out on your own. Once you reach up, you can maybe catch enough of the ledge to pull yourself up. And I became good at pulling myself up, which is pressing the analog sticks down. It's very organic. So the way a human works, when you're pulling yourself up, I kind of like envisioned that in my mind. And I know some of you guys that's harder for you guys to understand because everybody's good at what they're good at, let's be honest. But I understand physics things. So the way the controls are set up, it just makes sense to me. Plus, I had already played Gang Beasts, which is another game I'll be talking about eventually. And it's one of my favorites, but works very similar to Gang Beasts. But I still think the mechanics and gameplay in this one are way more tight, way better for what the gameplay is. See, eventually I made it up there. But like I said, these surfaces can be slippery sometimes, and that wouldn't always work. It worked this time, but trust me, they don't always work. That's a fact for this game. And you'll probably be confused when it doesn't work. Here is basically video, audio settings and stuff you can change. And your basics, like I said guys, 7.5, check it out. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe when you get a chance. And like I always say, go game.